Dragonflies, welcome back to another video, and I hope everyone is having an amazing day. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Shy, and we're back with Mr. Nightmare, and this is 5 most disturbing videos taken in attic / roofs. So we missed some videos. Ooh, it's gonna get more creepier. So sit back, relax, get your snacks and all that, get cuddled up, and let's watch.
For anyone living in a house, odds are your house has an attic in it. Perhaps the place in your house you spend the least amount of time in. But do you ever hear sounds coming from up there? Sounds that almost make you wonder if something's up there. Of course, it'll usually be dismissed as house settling noises, because who would ever imagine that someone or something would actually be up in your attic, or God forbid on your roof, right? Well, these videos may make you want to install cameras.
An attic?
Jerome and Ashley Kennedy, a Pittsburgh couple, along with their 10-month-old baby, were living comfortably, unbeknownst to what was going on above their heads in their own home.
They were
The
scared.
row house next door that was being renovated was owned by 73-year-old Robert Havrilla, who's described by the couple as very reclusive and known to keep to himself. Jerome was in bed one night when he heard noises above him in the attic, the kinds of noises that weren't just house noises. He knew somebody was up there. Then he noticed a light shining through a pipe, as if it were searching for a place to look through. So Jerome installed a surveillance camera in his attic, and a day later, caught on tape was many people's worst nightmare. His neighbor Robert in his attic, carrying a power drill, looking into the bedroom. His neighbor had made a removable wall to gain access to their attic.
What the
It wasn't
hell?
just the attic though. Jerome also found perfectly round holes in the common wall between the two row houses. The shapes indicate that Robert the neighbor was drilling holes through the wall. Cops were called, and Robert was charged with stalking and trespassing, which he pled not
Yeah.
guilty to. Robert's attorney made a statement that his client had no bad intentions. He claims he was in the attic for maintenance reasons connected to his renovations, not to peep on anyone or do anything malicious.
Yeah, right.
Anybody with half a brain would know
couldn't-
this is BS. The
Yeah.
many holes drilled in the common wall and through the ceiling in the attic were without a doubt meant to spy on his neighbors.
Oh, you just happened to just be renovating, but you couldn't tell us you were renovating. Not renovating, doing the construction. Get out.
Strangely enough, it appears Robert was aware of the camera that Jerome had placed, as he looks right at it in this frame. So why he continued to do what he did is unknown.
You're going to jail.
This anonymously submitted video to a channel called Handle Bandle starts with a young guy explaining how the dry boxed food that he and his girlfriend had left in the garage was mysteriously torn open and scattered across the floor.
Door open in the front or the back door open, but when we were still moving our food in, we left a lot of our box food here in the garage. And
PlayStation. Game
we
PC.
came out, I think
Here.
it was a couple days ago, I think it was a Thursday in the morning. The box food, the dry food that we had, it was all torn open and scattered across the garage floor. Since then we sweeped it out and cleaned it up and everything, but something got in here and tore a big hole in the side of some of those boxes. But anyway, with this new camera, hopefully I can catch something on video. Maybe even put it up on YouTube, we'll see.
Obviously, it could have been
We can
any
hear
number
you.
of wild animals. So, in an effort to catch the animal in action the next time it happens, to hopefully help put an end to it,
He
the
can probably
guy
hear
starts
you.
to record anytime he hears noises outside. So the following night, the guy and his girlfriend hear some sounds on the roof while watching TV. So he looks out his window with his camera's light on in an effort to see if he can find the source of the sounds.
That could have wide
So
open.
we were just laying here watching
nighttime.
the office by the window up here, and we're on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, we hear noises out here pretty often, but see how high we are. We hear noises out here, but nothing like what we just heard. So it might be worth looking into.
Okay.
I gotta get a flashlight. Can't see anything. I can't really describe exactly what it sounded like, but almost like some kind of a screech.
When the window doesn't provide a good view of what it could be, he decides to go outside for a better view. And this is what he sees.
Go ahead.
Fuck is that?
What is that?
What in the fuck?
What the hell?
Wait a minute.
I know you lying.
Hey!
It's half a head of what looks to be either some kind of creature or perhaps somebody wearing a mask.
Yeah.
He goes
it's a
back
mask.
inside to gain access to the roof through his window to get a closer look. As he climbs up, he hears a snap, then looks to see the head again, still staring at him, causing him to possibly fall off the roof.
Oh, this guy bold. He's just like, fuck it. No weapon, no nothing.
Where the hell did it go?
Ooh, ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So that's the fall. Under the
No
second
other
floor.
information is known of this video. Was it some kind of creature? Some people in the comments were saying it could be an owl. Others think it was a person in a mask with malintent, possibly
Yeah.
trying to break into the house.
Look like a ski mask.
Some believe this was footage of a rake.
Who?
Imagine being home alone at night as a teenager in a big empty house, and imagine that you start hearing noises from up in the attic. That's exactly what happened to 17-year-old Stephen Braun. While playing video games in the living room, Stephen heard thumping sounds from up in the attic. He called his dad, who was at work, and his dad sounded concerned and told him to go upstairs and check on the hot water heater, which is actually in their attic, a very uncommon place to find a water heater. Stephen's dad was worried that something was wrong with the water heater and that the sounds he was hearing were coming from it. So Stephen obliged and proceeded to go up into the attic, but not without recording. As Stephen checked the water heater and saw that it was completely fine, he then appeared to be leaving the attic, and that's when he heard a sound that caught his attention.
Oh my
As Stephen heard something
god.
come from inside a large, long box, he took a closer look at it and saw someone's eye peeking out one of the holes. Understandably, the 17-year-old was probably in shock and unable to do anything besides stop recording and run out of the attic.
Wow.
Probably someone's come.
Damn.
As Stephen
Imagine
heard something
that.
come from
Oh my
inside a large,
God.
long box, he took a closer look at it and saw someone's eye peeking out one of the holes. Understandably, the 17-year-old was probably in shock and unable to do anything besides stop recording and run out of the attic. He says he locked himself in his room to call his dad, and his dad simply told him to hang up and call 911.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. As Stephen was in his room, he heard the footsteps of someone leaving the attic and then running down the stairs of the house and out the front door. As has clearly happened way too many times before, by the time police showed up, it was
my
way
gosh.
too late to catch the intruder. Oddly enough, nothing was stolen from the attic or the rest of the house, but it's unknown for how long exactly someone was up in the attic, or what they were doing up there. In this video we are about to see, a young couple who just recently moved into their new home started hearing noises from up above in the attic, so the man decides to go up there with a light and camera and check it out.
Girl, you better.
The man looks around for several minutes but doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. As the wife is clearly very distressed and scared, the man maintains a calm, reassuring demeanor
Girl,
about
go
the
to bed.
situation. As the man descends back down the ladder, the woman keeps recording and inadvertently catches something disturbing on video.
What the fuck? Oh, no.
What appears to
No.
be the wrinkled, gray face of an old man, peering down at the couple for a very brief moment with an eerie expression. It quickly disappears back into the
Oh.
darkness above, going undetected by the
It was
couple.
like,
Some people
Ew.
believe that it may have been a homeless elderly man who was taking refuge in the couple's attic. However, given the small size of the attic, It would be very unlikely for the man not to have spotted a squatter up there.
That's so far the scariest one.
In the early hours of the morning on July 14th, 2011, Josue Silva started hearing noises coming from his roof that he had been hearing the night before as well. This footage is over 10 years old now.
This might be scary,
The person who
because,
recorded
you know,
this
number
didn't have
one,
much money to
the
afford a better
scariest.
camera, and high-quality
That
cameras
one
weren't
was-
as easily available back then. Josue swears that the footage you're about to see is legitimate.
I've been hearing some noises on my roof tonight. Hear that? Hear that?
So like 2011.
Yesterday
Yeah.
I heard the same thing, but I didn't want to come out. The camera wasn't charged. I can hear something up there. Hear that?
What's up with the music?
Hear that? Oh my God.
Oh, I thought somebody. What's happening?
Carla, these are the shingles.
After seeing this rake-like creature, Josue falls from the roof from shock. He grabbed his rifle and returned to his roof, but the creature was no longer there.
What is a
The
rape?
creature seems to be bald with a large round head, but no facial features can be seen.
That was so scary, but the second one got me. It was like, that, I don't know, cameras, you need to seal up every crevices in your home, attic, basements, roofs, all that, and just something, so they won't get in your home, you know. But this was scary, the second one. So tell me guys what you think about this video. Remember to have the most awesome positive day. Stay grateful, stay blessed. Until next time you guys, deuces. Creature. Rake creature. What is a rake creature? Oh, okay. 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 So just a creature like thing. Okay.